Alright, see them stay there in the greenhouse. Them a come. Alright, they were planted or sown on the 13th of July 2021. Yeah. That's the first crop for the year. So this is what the melon seedlings look like today being the 2nd of August. These seedlings were sown on the 13th of July. Yeah, the 13th of July. So it is what? That would be what? 17, 18, 19, about 19 days. About 19 days since they have been sown, not germinated, since they have been sown. All right. So it would be about, they would be about a little bit more than, that's a couple of days over 2 weeks old since they have germinated. And our crop of melon last year did extremely well. They did very well, but sadly we lost all the data, all the videos that we had on that crop. So we are redoing those videos this year. We are starting later down in the year, which is a disadvantage for where we are. All right, we will start getting some rains based on projections very shortly, in another couple of weeks, and that is not good for these watermelons. Last year we planted on the 5th of May, and we actually reaped on the 5th of July. It was about 60 days after we planted the seedlings. So this year, it was a pretty good season. We didn't get much rain. We hardly got any rain, so we had a good season last year. We haven't been getting any rain so far this year, but we are expecting as we go into September to start getting some rains. So we are hoping to get these watermelons established and ready just in case the rains come in. So it's the 2nd of August, and we are committed to giving you weekly updates on our watermelons. So we are just in the process of transplanting these seedlings, as you can see. So for this year, that is the first seedling that was transplanted from the trays and into the raw soil. So we are planting these along the drip line. These drip lines, last year we planted the melons 3 feet apart in the rows, along rows that were 5 feet apart from each other. This year we the rows were already laid out for our previous crop. This is where we had our broccolis and cauliflowers earlier on in the year. So we have not readjusted the spacing for the hose or for the rows. The only thing we have done is prepared the soil. As you can see, we tilled the soil to try and get it a little more loose, because we have not been getting any rain. That has been a challenge, but it's not bad, not so bad. As a matter of fact, last year they were planted in heavier soil. The soil was more dense, harder than it is now. So the rows are 4 feet this year, not 3 feet, not 5 feet apart. We are still keeping the 3 feet apart measurement, but another change this year is, unlike last year where we planted 2 seedlings per drip, this year we are planting 1 seedling per drip. So we are actually spreading the seedlings, all right, a little wider or thinner than we did last year. And this is with the hope of not losing any of the seedlings. So greater care will be made this year in order to preserve the seedlings. All right, This year we are not seeing a high volume of cutters or insects that will destroy the plants. We are hoping and praying for the best and hoping that they do not come along as soon as we start planting these seedlings. So they are just been transplanted probably about 5 to 10 minutes ago, and they are already looking wonderful in their spaces or in the rows. All right, so let me just give you a quick view of how we plant these. So as I said earlier, we are planting them 3 feet apart in the rows. So that's one, and these are drip holes, so they are already pre-measured. So that's 1 foot, that's 2 feet, and this is 3 feet. So we're going to be planting the next seedling right here. All right, so all we do, because the soil is already prepared and softened, these were dripped for probably about 10 minutes. So as soon as we have planted these seedlings, we will be dripping them again, so that they can get some water during the course of the night. The soil is pretty warm. We had a very hot day sun, and that is wonderful for the watermelon roots. They love that. All right, so we insert a seedling right at the drip, the emitter, and just put back the soil, compact the roots. All right, when we compact the soil to the roots, it takes and holds the water more efficiently, and that gives the watermelons a very quick start. So we move to the next one. It's not very difficult. So that's 1, 2, 3. So this is the third emitter. Move the soil, create the hole, and the hole is there. And carefully, gently remove the seedling from the tray, and as you can see, these have developed wonderful roots. So these watermelons should do very well. All the signs for them to do well are already obvious. So let us see. That's another one. All right, so we'll show you another one before we end this video. All right, just a little bit of soil preparation there, or bed preparation. Yeah. All right, so that's 1, 2. So the 30 meter is right here. So we are going to open up the soil, gently remove our seedling, insert it in the hole, and gently pat back the dirt or the soil. All right, so there you go. And that's a watermelon seedling. All right, so it's getting a bit dark now, so we're gonna stop the videoing so we can move a bit faster. All right, so we have all of this tray to put in this evening, and that's what the land looks like after preparation. All right, so as I said earlier, we'll be giving you weekly updates on the progress of these watermelons, whether the progress is good or the progress is bad. We have nothing to hide. All right, this is a learning process. So join us here at Lewis Family Farms as we, see how these watermelons turn out. All right, blessed love from us here at Lewis Family Farms.